Well, hey guys, what's up? What's going on out there this afternoon? Hey, it's Brent Abel here at webtennis.com. Another episode of the Tennis Mindset Project. Hope you're having a great day so far wherever you are, whether it's the afternoon, where it is here. Actually, it's the morning as I am doing a pre-record, but this video is getting published in the afternoon today. Anyway, hope you're doing well. Whether it's morning, noon, night, day, whatever for you. Anyway, look, guys, let's talk about the improvement curve, the improvement path, the reality of becoming a better player. And look, hopefully you are not 100% trying to be a DIYer, a do-it-yourselfer, right? Where you're trying to figure out everything about this game on your own. You know, I know there are a lot of players out there who are going through YouTube, just cherry picking this and that, and looking for answers, looking for quick fixes, looking for whatever they can that will help them move the needle a little bit. But in the end, if you really want to fast track your ability to play at a higher skill level, you got to find somebody to help you, right? You've got to find a coach who has either been where you want to go, they understand where you're at right now, and they know where you want to go, and or they're currently there, right? They're currently at that place where you want to go, if not a little bit higher. Maybe they're playing at even a higher skill level than what you're hoping to get to. So that would be thing number one. Find somebody like that, and make sure that the information they're giving you is based on reality, right? It's based on your age group reality. Maybe not so much based on, the NTRP skill level, right? There are NTRP tournaments out there in the US where they group everybody together. They say, well, whether you're 19 years old or you're 69 years old, I'm going to give you the same rating label and you guys will play in the same tournament. And look, it's just not that to me is crazy. I mean, if you're an older player, older meaning 50 and above, I highly encourage you to play age group tournaments or age group level league stuff so that you have a better idea of what reality is in terms of skill levels within your own age group or something close to it. So number one, you got to find a coach. You got to find someone who understands what senior tennis is all about. And it might not be trying to copy what juniors do, right? It might not be trying to copy what college level players do, or even minor league guys in the tour are doing. It's got to be really what's real. So look, that said, assuming that you find that coach and assuming that they've got the right information for you, assuming that they are at that level or have been at that level where you want to get to skill level wise. All of that said, no matter how great the coach is, and look, for me back in the day when I decided that I was going to stop being a DIYer, that was in my early 30s, I went to see the great legendary Northern California coach Tom Stowe. And I'm not going to get into Tom's resume, but trust me when I tell you, he is one of the all-time great coaches. In fact, coached the first man to win a Grand Slam, a calendar year Grand Slam way back in the day. But I knew I was with the right guy. I knew I could not have been with a better guy when I saw Tom Stowe for 18 months, right before Tom passed away in the mid 80s. And yet he continued to tell me that, look, Mr. Abel, you're 75%. You've got 75% responsibility here for the improvement curve. He kept telling me, okay, you can come out here, but I can't like just pull out of the pocket in my pocket. Here's the magic bullet. Here's the magic pill that will 100% get you to where you want to go. So really, the greatest coach on earth can give you, let's just pick out a number, but I think it's around 25% of your overall improvement curve. The rest of it, you've really got to dig in and take the advice that you're getting and see how it applies to you, right? So look, I mean, you're probably 75% of the improvement curve. If you're totally dependent on that coach giving you 100% of everything to get you there, it's not going to work out, right? And I've got a little issue right now with now coaching is legal ATP and WTA tours. I mean, I think it's fine, but I think in the end, part of the game is figuring stuff out on your own when you're on the court, rather, especially in singles. And now to see that on TV, on the tour, if you're in person watching a tournament, coach is helping a guy out. I don't know. I'm not convinced that that's the best thing for the game. I don't know. Maybe someday I'll change my mind. But look, until you get there, until you get on the tour, you got to figure out most of this on your own. And so what else can I tell you? Just don't be so dependent on that coach that you're looking for answers for everything. All they can do is guide you in the right direction. They can give you advice. They can demonstrate. Mr. Stowe couldn't demonstrate because he was older at the time, but I was fortunate enough to have guys in the court with me that had been with him for quite a while who could demonstrate exactly what he was teaching, so I could see it. They could show me. But you got to figure out how that feels to you. You got to figure out, how does this work into your own mindset? How does it work into your physicality, right? And you might have to tweak it a hair here and there. And that's part of the 75% of the improvement curve of you being responsible for, obviously, for most of that improvement path. So anyway, maybe I'm not articulating it too well today, but I hope that makes sense. That don't be, I mean, you have to be a partial DIYer, but the 75% of doing it yourself is based on you getting all this great information, of you getting all this great direction from a really highly respected coach, someone who's got some unbelievable credibility, and someone who's played at that level. I think it's really important that coach has played at that level where you want to get to. Maybe they're not there now because they're older, but at some point they did, or maybe they are there at that level that you want to play at right now. So look, if you want some help, you can always shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. More than happy to get on the phone with you, or we can do a Zoom-like call, and you can tell me where you're at right now, where you want to take your game, and I'll let you know if I think I can help you or not. In the meantime, if you've not picked up my 5 Mindset Skill Habits course, you got to check this out. There is a link down below in the description area if you're watching this over on YouTube. It's webtennis.com/SLR5 habits. And it's really the 5 mindset skill habits that I trained starting about 18 months ago. And it took me about a month for them to become a regular, believable, daily habituating process for me. And over the last 15 months, I mean, I've taken my game to a different level, mostly because of shot choice. And these 5 mindset skill habits really narrowed down for me shot choice, and it made a huge difference. I mean, I'd been over 40 years, the first 40 years of me playing senior tournaments, I'd won 11 national titles in singles and doubles, a pretty darn good career at that point. I think a lot of guys would say, hey, 11 gold balls, that's great. But I knew in the back of my mind there was something that was missing, and for me it was the mindset stuff. I just really never really done a serious dive into it, and I did. And the result's been, over the last 15 months, adding another 10 national USA gold balls in singles and doubles for now a career of 21. So look, this stuff works. And I would tell you that part of becoming a better player is going to be the mindset training that you commit yourself to. It doesn't take much time. It takes me probably at the most 10 minutes a day. In the beginning, it was about 5-6 minutes a day, twice a day. But I've kind of hybridized that into one session, about 10 minutes a day. But it's a difference maker. So again, the link is down below. I invite you to take a look at the course and get inside it. webtennis.com/SLR5 habits. Guys, that's it for me today. Hope this has been helpful. If so, please click the like button over there at YouTube, and make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Yeah, it helps both of us out. Number one, helps me get a better reach to more tennis players out there. But when you click that notification bell as well, you get alerted every time I upload new content and or go live. And by the way, I am doing 2 shows a day. 1 in the morning, What's the Right Shot, which is typically live, and then the afternoons, this show here, which is the Tennis Mindset Project. Recently, it's been more pre-recorded content, but there is at least 2 new uploads every day. Guys, hope this has been helpful. As always, you can leave a comment down below. Happy to comment or question, happy to respond that way. Or if you want to keep the conversation private, feel free to just shoot me an email, brent@webtennis.com. And as always, time to get out there, help someone else have a spectacular day. Guys, see you again next time.